Jesus. Hi. It is the Friday. Yes, it is. I'm all tired. I just got off work not too long ago, so my energy levels are quite low, but that's okay. Where is this damn video? I want to see. We're doing a live unboxing, people. It's live and it's unboxing. I want to see. Okay. Yeah, it sounds good. All right. Well, it sounds fine. It doesn't sound good. Welcome to the stream. This is not gonna be a long stream. It's Friday night, and your boy got his hands on a little goodie, and I'm gonna show you. I haven't been ordering a lot of stuff recently because it's been a lot of money, and I'm not made of money. You know, I don't get sick ass AdSense from my videos, so I'm not like made out of freaking moolah. Just getting a little bit more comfortable here, and I cut back a little bit. But recently, my buddy Kasai had been waiting on a pre-order for a very long time, and he had to cancel it, unfortunately. And I didn't think that was right. So me being the epic cool night man, no, I just decided I'd buy him one. It's not too big of a deal. Yeah, so I just got. I'm having trouble speaking right now. I just got two in the mail today, and that is the Fortnite Victory Royale series, the Foundation. Now this guy, he's been on the pre-order for a while. Not me personally. I actually literally just pre-ordered him the day Kasai's order got canceled. And oh god, I was gonna do like an unboxing video, but I figured just this is easier. I didn't want to have to set up a whole. I've got some stuff to do tonight. I figured it was just easy to open it live. I don't think no one's here yet, so it's not a big crowd apparently. That's okay. It's a Friday night, you know. So yeah, there's pictures of him in the back. I have some opinions about this figure, but I'm gonna save it till I actually get my grubby mitts on him. This is my copy. Kasai's copy. What? I don't know. Give me like 20 minutes, please. I don't know. Hi, Anthony. That was epic. It was a cringe moment. That was a clip that moment. No, but I thought this would be a cool thing to get and open. So we'll see how it is. I have the Scientist, which is the other one. He's actually just started appearing in stores physically, which is cool. I'm not a huge fan of I don't hate the Scientist figure, but he's definitely not my favorite. So we're going to open this guy up. You can see a little window. These boxes are really nice. I want to save this box because I ripped my Scientist box, and I feel real bad about that. Hold on just one moment. My family's just yelling at me. It's not even like a thing where I have to go on mute, but it's just like for your guys' pleasure. Hear me yell over and over again. I don't want to rip this box because it's a very nice looking box, and I would like to preserve it as much as possible. That being said, I'm already starting to rip it. I'm going to unbox this thing. I'm going to talk about it. Again, it's not going to be very long. This DWAYNE figure, it's got some things I really like about it, but it's also got some things I don't quite like about it. Right. Oh. So, aha, there's stuff in the bottom of the box too. So, boom. All right, so he's all proudly displayed here, which is nice. Is that a family member? Yes, it's my mother. And I already, right off the bat, I really like the paint. The silver is very, very shiny, and I like that. There's a bit of grime, bit of dirty grime to it, which I like. well, you're not going to be able to see the quality as much on here. There's a bunch of plastic shit. I'm just going to open all this up. The Fortnite figures kind of introduced this idea of just throwing all the accessories in something like this, which is totally fine, as long as people don't steal. This looks like the alternate hands. This guy comes with trigger finger hands for guns, even though the actual figure doesn't come with guns. And then he comes with 2 fists, which I guess is a little bit more appropriate. This is Dwayne Johnson, after all. All right, come here. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, so we got his fists out, and they look good. I mean, they're fists. Oh, one's vertical. One's vertical and one's horizontal. That's interesting. Why would they give him vertical fists? That's a very weird thing. Yes, it is Fortnite. Me, I'm actively invested in the Fortnite line. What is that? Oh, this is for the... oh, interesting. Okay, so that is his cape, and it's nice and soft, which is nice. Well, not soft, but like softer than the scientist's cape. That's nice. It's going to sit on his shoulder. It's going to be very just static. This, I assume, is for the umbrella. That's interesting. I didn't know what this was at first. I thought it was something else. All right, we're going to keep going. He comes with a stand, which I don't think he really needed the stand, but you know what? I guess I won't complain about it. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I'd rather probably have something else besides a stand, like an alternate head or a gun, so he can, you know, pew-pew. And I don't think this is a unique stand. I don't know why the fist is in a weird way. All right, so there's the stand arm. Oh, so it is unique. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same type of stand that we normally get for, like the Marvel. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same type of stand, only this time it's got the little Fortnite logo on there. Fortnite. All right, and then he's well packed. He's got a lot of shite. I'm probably not going to keep the inner part of the box. There's the bottom of the stand. These stands are okay. They're not the best thing in the world, but they're also not the worst thing in the world. They're a pretty. Oh, that is not a very solid connect. The ball is very small. That's interesting. I don't know how well it's going to hold over time. Well, let's see if that works. Okay, that's a little bit tighter. It's not great though. Like, Dwayne's a big figure, too, so I don't know. We'll see. There's the full stand. That's nice. I mean, is it worth the chunky price for that? Probably not. But I'm being too negative. I don't want to be too negative. This is actually huge. I was not expecting for this to be... Holy crap. Okay. Look at this Captain America-ass shield. This thing is way bigger than I was expecting. It's literally just an umbrella, but like, so if we take this piece here and we put it in there, and you got to really like twist it, get it in there. It's in a peg. It's like a peg, and you got to push it down. That is just a cool ass, big ass umbrella. I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely not what I wanted, but you know, it's cool. It works. It's a nice thing, because the only gliders that we've gotten so far are actual gliders, and then Ollie, who is a glider, and then this is like the first real like glider. So that's cool. All right, we're gonna bust out open the actual man himself. He's been locked away here. I've got a good feeling about this Dwayne figure. I mean, I haven't been waiting as long as everyone else, because I just ordered him like pretty much the day he basically the day he released is the day that I ordered him. Okay, so well, not all right. He's being held in quite well. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so he's not a big boy, but he might be a big boy. Okay, interesting. He's got. Oh, I just realized there's still a thing around his neck. Well, first impressions are pretty interesting. I don't think he's as mobile as I was wanting him to be. Oh, there's not very much range in the torso. He's got. Oh, actually, I spoke too soon. He's got a secret joint. He's got a little hidden secret joint. So, if you look here, oh, so his joints are really nice and tight, which is good. Do I like strawberry? Yeah, I like strawberries. So his joints are really nice and tight. I'm gonna bring the camera down so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. It's a very seamless sculpt. I like the head. A part of me wishes there was a bit more. Oh, there's a bit of side to side actually. That's good. A little side to side is nice. And then he can look down. He can't really look down much. That's about as far down as he can look. But he can't also not really look up. Damn. I was really hoping that head would just be super unlimited, but they've got some restrictions in the back and stuff, which means his elbows are pretty good. His shoulders go up. That's nice. Oh, can the second? Oh, I don't think so. I was gonna say this one can go up, but this one, yeah, that ain't going up anywhere. Oh, that's actually the trooper. Oh, that's a separate piece. Look at that. That's a separate piece. That's interesting. Okay, so technically the arms can go up higher. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I wasn't expecting. I mean, this is Hasbro, but I wasn't expecting that for some reason. So his main torso doesn't really get much in terms of movement. It's very stiff. And then you get a lot of back for some reason. And I was trying to figure out why. He's got another joint like by his crotch piece. You see how that's like open, the black line there? Well, you can close that. And I'm guessing you can't. No, that can't really. Oh, hold up. No, you can't really get any. You can't really push it in there. I mean, you could probably try, but I don't know how well it's gonna work. Dude's got real skinny legs. I mean, The Rock skipped leg day because, like, look at those damn things. I could see someone making really cool customs with this figure. That's for sure. I could see someone like using that for really, really cool customs. And like, he's got a good look to him. He's not too big, but at the same time, he's got a nice silhouette, I guess. It would just be perfect if he had a Dwayne The Rock Johnson head, in my opinion. Alternate face plates or like would be also very cool. And yeah, this is my process. You know, I'm playing with the toy. I'm trying to figure out it's got some nice wear to it. See like scratches here and there all throughout the body. It's got a lot of dirtiness, which is good. It probably should, which is nice. You want to get that with a figure like this. You want it to feel aged, which is good. And it definitely does. The there is an issue where the arms don't want to close in really. I'm sure you could like heat that to get that, but that's about as neutral as you're going to get, unfortunately. The arms are kind of stuck in that position. And okay. That's a vertical hinge. Vertical, and then this hand is horizontal. Yeah, interesting. So there's a lot of things they could have given this guy, but granted, I'm pretty sure when they revealed this figure, we didn't know that much about the character in the night of the fort. Because they could have given us the arm blades that he has, which I know seems kind of impractical, but they could have figured something out. You know, they could have done a transparent piece and had like red trans pieces that clip onto the arms. That would have been really neat. I get it would have broken up that like print there, but I mean, that would be a good sacrifice for that. That would be really, really cool. And then I think he doesn't come with a gun, which really sucks. I mean, it's Fortnite, so you can give him anybody's gun. Doesn't really matter. Oh, you know what? I haven't even given him his cape yet. I feel like I feel like that's kind of like one of his main. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. I gotta show you my mindset. So I saw the back of the cape, right, and it's this like thick, chunky peg, and then the back had a little like regular pin in there, and I didn't notice the chunky one. That shows up. He says, "Streaming, ugh, shut up, nerd." Jesus, don't be mean to me. And now everyone's gonna join the stream now. So that looks pretty good. I think. Okay, yeah. So that kind of covers up that shoulder area nicely, which is good. I wish. Oh, there's a bit of like sand on that. That's really cool. That looks like genuinely. I know. Again, not great quality, especially with my cruddy camera, but you can kind of see the dust and like sand on there. That's really cool. That is really neat. He's got ammo pockets, but they don't really get in the way, thankfully. They're nice and like they're kind of conformed to the legs. So if you really don't like them, you could probably get rid of them. But see, this guy's articulation is better than the scientist's, no doubt. And I don't hate the scientist, but like his legs are definitely kind of and his hands are nice and soft too, which is something the scientist definitely does not have. Look at this. That's freaking. He's like Mary Poppins, y'all. That's epic. Well, I'm sure doing this to the stick is definitely not going to bend it over time, but I like that. The wrist probably isn't strong enough to hold that up. Nah. Pebble Johnny. Oh, I get it. It took me a while to get that. I was like, I get it. Yes, it's Pebble Johnny. And then, yes, you were saying Otto DWAYNE. There's a Kono. Yeah, his articulation's pretty okay. I think he's a bit limited in the torso, but considering this guy's such a chunky, he's meant to be like a big dude, you know. And I'm gonna grab some other figures in a bit to show off, but like he's got some size to him, you know. He's a big. I think it's all like a lot of it is in the legs. He's got really long legs, which is good. Yeah, normally I'd say proportionally that doesn't really work, but it actually does. Oh wait, bruh, you can get his arms down farther. I was just not being clever about it. Okay, so I got this arm down a little bit more naturally. This arm is still giving me a bit of issues. I think, let's see here. There might be some clearance issues because of that shoulder pad. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you just have to kind of mess around with it. And once you get it in, it's totally fine. See? Look at that. Now he's kind of resting a little bit more naturally. I figured out today that he's a Pulse exclusive. Kind of want it. Yeah, if you really want it, go right ahead. I'm not going to outright recommend it. If you're a big fan of this design and the character and you like it in the game a lot, yeah, go for it. But if you're not so much, then I don't know. Probably not. They might maybe in the future they'll re-release all the 7 members with alternate skins. That'd be really cool. Maybe, you know, give him new accessories. Does he look like a robot? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he's got a robotic head. He could be. He looks kind of like a Destiny character, honestly, which is, you know, to each their own. So I think I'm having a hard time like instantly recommending this figure. I guess again, if you're a big DWAYNER, you know, if you're a big DWAYNER, yeah, go for it. But if you're not, the price might scare you. You know, it's not the friendliest price tag. And I think it's like what is it? 45. I wish I could stay, but I gotta go. Love your stuff as always. See you, home slice. Thank you very much, man. Have a good one. But yeah, a vertical hinge for a fist is very weird. I don't think I've ever like seen that before. But it actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was kind of like that's weird, but like now that I have it in hand, you can kind of get like a little bit of sideways motion. That's nice. He's a very solid looking figure. I'll say that right now. Like the design, they definitely nailed the aesthetic of him. Yeah, he could have been dirtier, totally, but I think it's not going to be one for one, especially at this price tag. I say premium price tag, but like I mean, you know what I mean. This is still. I think it's sold out so well in pre-orders they extend deals and contracts. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was never. I don't think it was ever sold out though. That's the thing. Like a lot of Pulse, when you go onto Pulse's website and you pre-order something, there's a good chance it's going to sell out. A lot of those Spider-Man figures instantly sold out. Not this guy. I don't think it's well. Maybe he might have sold out once. Actually, that might. And that was that was before it was revealed to be Dwayne Johnson. That's true. The head, you definitely got to get another head for sure. I think if you're actually like, if you like the character and if you like the figure, you got to get another head. I think the problem is I don't know how in scale the heads are going to be because this guy's head is tiny. That mask is freaking tiny. Like just for frame of reference here, it's like it's incredibly tiny. But that's the style of the Fortnite figures. You know, they all have really small heads and like big goofy bodies. You know, their legs are usually pretty long, and yeah, I like this guy. The stand. Let's take a look at the stand here because he comes included with it. I guess it's nice. I appreciate the idea. Yeah, I mean, there you go. You can hold up a Dwayne. I mean, if you really need a stand, it's kind of nice. He just comes with it, and it's not like it's completely unnecessary. He does come with the gliders, so like giving it to him doesn't really feel wrong or like it doesn't feel like you're giving a character who doesn't need one. Basically, you feel like you're giving it to. What am I trying to say? It feels like you're giving the stand to a character who can actually use it. Like you can get some pretty all right poses with it. It holds up decently well, which is nice. It's not like my favorite stand. Well, I actually don't have a lot of like import stands, so this is pretty good. All things like this is pretty much my only like real stand that I have right now. But as far as I can tell, I might be a little off with some things, but I believe this is just the one for one Hasbro stand that they've been using for a while now. That came with the Black Widow figure, and they now sell on Pulse for I think 3 for $15, which is a great deal. I'm gonna grab some other figures to compare him here, and I might actually do a video about him later. In fact, I was gonna have like this be an actual like unboxing review video, but like I said, I just got lazy and I was like, I don't really want to do that. It was more effort than it was worth, you know. So we're gonna turn. Actually, do we want to turn it? We might just leave it over here. Oh, I'm so tired today. This is not. I don't have the energy for this. All right, so we're gonna bust out a couple comparisons here. I probably should just grab all the figures instead of just grabbing one, but give me a second here. Okay. First, we're taking a look at the Scientist. Now, the Scientist is kind of an interesting figure. I actually don't like the Scientist very much. I know Kasai was telling me he really likes it, and I don't hate the figure, but I think it has a lot of sacrifices for something that was essentially. It's got a lot of sacrifices for what could have been a pretty damn solid experience, I think. And it's just the design kind of sacrifices it. I mean, you can get some cool freaking glowy going on. That's pretty cool. So here's Scientist paired with his brother, Dwayne. The Scientist is actually way bigger than Dwayne, but like, hold on. Yeah, they look pretty good with each other. Scientists look so much like different. You can kind of tell they're part of the same aesthetic, but at the same time, kind of not. Like they both have similar features, like the big shoulder pad, And I guess certain elements, they've got knee pads. Yeah, the more I look at it, Scientist design is really weird. And they both have capes with like weird neon red designs and stuff. It's interesting. I like that. I actually don't hate the Scientist figure, but I think DWAYNE is the way to go. If you're looking to get into the 7 figures, get DWAYNE first because Scientist is pretty good, but you're basically paying for a glow in the dark feature. And let's get some more figures. Let's get what's a good idea? What's a good comparison? Well, I'll grab my favorite figure, actually. I'm grabbing a couple more figures because I feel this is a better comparison to do rather than keep having to go back and grab a bunch of other figures. All right, here's the great comparison. Again, I should be doing this with a nicer camera. Designs 3 years apart, so I expect some changes. That's true. I didn't know that. I always forget about that. All right. I just got into like the Fortnite lore like last year, so I'm still pretty new to everything. All right, we've got the DWAYNE himself, and then we've got another Fortniter, Sky, and you can see the size difference is pretty apparent. Granted, most of the female figures are really small anyways, but like this is pretty good. This is a pretty good scale. DWAYNE in like the game is freaking like this big, you know, he's huge. He's real big in the game. But this is pretty good. I like this for the scale. I think this is very appropriate. And then we got to compare him with some other stuff, of course. If you got a little trooper here, you know, pose DWAYNE punching troopers or something, go for it. And of course, Spider-Man. Their physiques are very similar, but DWAYNE probably beats Spider-Man. No, he doesn't. Some angry fan is just screaming right now. But I think that's really all I have to say. I mean, this figure is really, really rad. I think I wouldn't say it's like a standout release. I'd say this is more, to me, this is a figure in the line that I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good, but it's not why I would recommend the line. Again, not bad by any means. But for the price you're paying and the accessories, I don't think are really the best. I feel bad even saying that, but I really think if the accessories were better, this guy would be so much more worth it. Because as is, this is a good figure, right? A good figure, but with accessories that kind of jack up the price, and I don't feel like he's fully worth the big price. I'm not trying to, bring down the hype or anything, but like, there's things I like, and then there's things I don't like. Like I said, great figure on its own. If you could just, if you could get him just by himself, like that would be great. But that's not like, obviously that's not going to happen. And like, he's not bad, like at all. And it's like the price isn't even that bad. I don't usually have an issue with toy prices because they can be as big or small as they want usually, and I'll have a problem either way with them. Because my prices are twice as bad because I live in another country. So, I mean, in a perfect world, this guy would come with, whoa, okay, I pulled the head up, and now his range is even crazier than before. Like, I was not expecting it to just open up like that. That's pretty good. So his head range is pretty good. He can't really look down, and there's no real good like ab crunch, unfortunately. So ab crunches. So basically, the only way to make him look down is just to have him go like, I mean, I guess you could do that. But like ab crunch and looking up is pretty good. So you don't have to really worry about it. He can definitely look up. So yeah. But either way, thank you guys for watching this little stream. I know it's a little, and I want to do more stuff like this. There will be a new video coming out soon. It's not that interesting. It's again kind of like a weird unboxing video, but I hope it's entertaining. And I'm really tired. I feel like I'm not even speaking right now. But do I recommend DWAYNE? Yeah, I think I do. I think he's still another solid figure. The paint job is incredible. You know, he looks great. He poses pretty well, but everything else, like the accessories, aren't as good. And again, he's kind of lacking some things. But I think overall, if you're a fan of the DWAYNE, you should get it. You know, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm not conscious enough to make good decisions right now. I'm not conscious enough to say good things. So don't take this as a no, Rezo, don't buy this. I'm not saying that at all. If you want it, you want it. If you don't want it, you don't want it, right? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Where's the end button? Oh, it's right there.